Good morning, folks. Earlier this morning, I published an opinion out of Arizona which challenges the use of an allonge in a mortgage foreclosure proceeding. I've long had a problem with allonges. They're nothing but a sloppy, squiggly signature produced by a computer, which is fixed or stapled sometimes. Sometimes it's just paper clipped onto the back of an original promissory note. The problem with this is the case law says that an endorsement, which shows the transfer of ownership of one note to the next party, must be permanently affixed to the promissory note that it is transferring. These allonges we're finding out are not, in fact, produced or signed by the person signing them in many cases. Sometimes they're just produced on a word processor. But more importantly, they are not permanently affixed to the note. Earlier case law was very clear that for an allonge to be effective, it had to be glued to the note so as to make it permanently affixed. But somehow along the way, these plaintiff firms just started using allonges, and there really is no case law out there across the country to support their use. So this Arizona opinion, which is published now, is further support for my argument that allonges should not be permitted in foreclosure cases, period, across the country. I want you all to be looking very carefully at these allonges, making standing evidentiary challenges to them. More importantly, start looking at all of these original promissory notes. I frankly didn't believe that copies of promissory notes were being submitted in cases and that they were trying to pass these off as judges as original promissory notes. Earlier this week, I published a post from another site where, in fact, they have identified what appears to be a quote-unquote original promissory note, wet ink promissory note, submitted in two separate cases. I'm very anxious to find more examples of that. I want you people to go out there and examine these files and find for me fake original promissory notes. Look carefully at the signature pages, and if you find me one, particularly here in Pinellas County, I'll give you a bounty on it. If somebody can provide to me a case here in Pinellas County where there is a fake original promissory note or an original promissory note that has a word process signature or a copy blue ink signature, I'll pay you $250 for the first one that can send that across my desk. Go out there and look. Go out there and find me that file and email it to me. You've got my email address. Have a good fighting. Thank you.